with NFTs of their vehicles, star vehicles. There are other brands who are dealing in the consumer side. I think that segment will take a little longer, but NFTs related to digital collectibles, especially as it relates to art, music, video, images, especially when we're living in this world of generative AI, I think that will probably recover faster compared to the other brands, Ruchi, in my view.
Thank you so much for having this conversation with us and giving us your valuable time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchi, for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's all in this conversation for now. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. Do like, share and subscribe to 3.TV, and for more information and stories, log on to our website www.3wordsTV.io or scan the QR code. With 3.TV, stay connected with the world of blockchain. Stay up to date with infinite world of NFTs. Come explore and evolve with 3.TV in the metaverse.
So many coins, so much volatility. 3.TV delivers the news that matters.
Hello and welcome to 3.TV. I am your host Vishakha Thakur. If you are a crypto fan and wondering why Bitcoin prices have stagnated over a period of couple of months, don't worry. We will try to solve this riddle over next couple of minutes. Of course, we have invited guests on this show to help you understand the reasons behind Bitcoin's price movement. We have been joined by Mr. Sainath G, founder of Knit Finance, and Mr. Suraj Chawla of Brahmagan. Hello gentlemen, welcome to the show. We are trying to understand the ongoing volatility in the cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin. Mr. Sainath, could you please explain our viewers the reasons behind recent price movement? And do you think the pump and dump activity has preceded the uncertainty-related key data release? And will you throw a light on this?
Grayscale has won a case against SEC that brought in lots of optimism around these guys, retail investors. Okay. So because of that, there was a pump on the price on multiple tokens, and generally this price action that you have seen, it's like before it was like the last tokens first, so like BTC, Ethereum, top 10 happens, then it comes down a bit, then it goes till the small tokens. Okay, so whatever pump, if it's sustained, if the BTC does not crash too much, by this weekend you will see even a low cap tokens also having a price increase.
I think Mr. Suraj also wants to add something.
Hey guys, nice to meet you all. This is Suraj Chawla. Market updates, fundamentally GPU market or GPU as a narrative is picking up hotter than ever. There's a lot of demand for GPU on the generative AI and 3D side. That's why companies which are doing GPU, which is like Akash Network or Render Network, these tokens have performed well, and especially Akash Network. They were earlier a CPU decentralized infra project. Recently, they started their GPU part, and now their token has pumped, I think, over 300% in the last few days. Disclaimer, I am the founder of GPU Net, which is also a decentralized infra provider competitor to Akash and Render. Last time we spoke about the WorldCoin. As we discussed, it looks the prices will fall, and they did fall from the average of 2.2 to 2.5 to 1.8, fundamentally because everyone who is signing up for WorldCoin is getting a tokens, and probably they are selling their tokens. So we will expect more volatility going further in WorldCoin. Bitcoin is still at the same 29,000, not much movement there. The one thing to note, the confidence at this rate is much less compared to the confidence of it at earlier 18,000 or 20,000 levels. So with a big bit of precaution, no doubt long term it's heavily bullish, but short term we might see a fall. Another segment that has been performing is these Telegram bots, where you can send messages to get your any exchange or buy or sell done. In this category, there are a couple of token projects like Unibot, Wagibot, Loot, and there's a very wonderful Dune dashboard for people to catch how much daily volumes are happening with these. Do check them out. Especially, I personally invested into Wagibot.
Interesting views coming there from Sainath and Surat. Both seems to have agreed on the Bitcoin being supported by SEC accepting grayscale application. Mr. Sainath, I would like to know from you, there are few major events scheduled to take place in the near terms. I am talking about halving. How do you see that changing the dynamics? And also, could you please help our viewers understand what is halving and its impact on Bitcoin prices?
In Bitcoin, what happens is like there is a block given, okay, where multiple people are doing multiple hashes, okay. Only one hash will have the right set of things to get one Bitcoin. So whenever somebody solves that equation, in the last halving, it went from 12.5 to 6.25. In the next halving, it will become from 6.25 to 3.125, right? So in my view, if you look at what exactly is happening in the Bitcoin market itself, is like you will see one very interesting thing. Lots of new wallets are being added to Bitcoin network. Okay, essentially it means like after SEC's last major decision of, except for BTC, everything else is a security. Okay, many tokens have been removed by American people. And because of that, Bitcoin has got more traction there. That's one of the reasons. Second reason is Bitcoin eccentrically has, like, people think it has some value. Many retailers think it has value. Many long-term holders, like I was the guy who mined Bitcoin 14 years ago. I still have one Bitcoin from that time. So, and more people are doing it. More and more people are using for everyday transactions. General public is talking about Bitcoin in America. So yeah, it definitely is going to see a good price increase in my view.
Thanks. That was a very interesting answer. You explained about the halving process and related rise in use case which may offer a support to prices. There's another key variable that dominates the crypto space and the industry's future prospect, the mining activity. There are some conflicting news flow about the rising pressure on Bitcoin mining activity. Mr. Sainath, can you please appraise our viewers about this key indicator, the mining and the hash rate, also their relevance in Bitcoin price?
So I'll tell you about hash rate. Okay. So hashing is nothing like you do a set of a mathematical computations to find an answer. Okay, that's hashing. In Bitcoin, what happens is like, to limit the supply, they have come up with a concept where like you have to answer certain mathematical issue. Okay. If that solves that equation only, you will get one Bitcoin. Okay, that's called hashing in Bitcoin context. Okay, so before, what used to happen for one hash, you need to have two hashes. Okay, that increases drastically the hashing power required. This, because the hashing power required has increased, miners have to pay more money. Okay, and that drives the price of the Bitcoin up by them.
Rising hash rate and resulting in miners paying more money, eventually driving Bitcoin prices higher. That's the word coming from Mr. Sainath. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for sharing your views. Must tell you that it was a very intriguing and interesting conversation we had. Hope our viewers would benefit from this. With that, we come to an end of this show. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more such interesting updates, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.
Whether you are an entrepreneur, investment banker, or market participant,
you would definitely want to know about mergers and acquisitions,
fundraising, and which way millions of dollars are heading in the big deals of the Web3 world.
Find out all of that and more on a special show, Deal Corner, every Monday at 6:45 p.m. only on 3.0 TV. Hello and a very warm welcome. I am Ruchi Sharma. The NFT market has witnessed an 81% drop in monthly trading volume and a 61% decline in monthly sales between January 2022 and July 2023, signaling a significant downturn in NFT activity. As per data from Nansen.ai, some well-known blue-chip NFTs have experienced a decline in their floor prices by more than 25% in the past month. On-chain data reveals that Bored Ape Yacht Club Collection's floor price has dropped by 27%, while DGAU's has decreased by 55%. Azuki's floor price fell by 36%. Let's cut across to our guest, Mr. Rohan Khan, to understand the current NFT market situation and the reason behind the NFT market meltdown.
Hey Ruchi, thank you for having me over again. Yes, certainly. We have seen a decline in terms of pricing for NFT sales and trading volume. There are multiple reasons surrounding it. One reason that I consider or I see is where NFTs got their fair share of hype right around the bull run, where the trading volumes were high, the user adoption were high. People were eagerly waiting to try their hands on to new things within the space, NFTs being one of them. From that particular point of time to the current state of crypto space, where the whole crypto space has headed towards a bearish side, NFTs are no exception. Trading volumes have declined for either sides. But the better part over here is where users now have an understanding about NFTs. They do identify the use cases attached to it before purchasing one. And there have been high mainstream adoption. There are bigger brands trying to create NFT related use cases for their users for better user experiences. So that's a better part about the space.
Bitcoin ordinals, a prominent non-fungible token, have faced a staggering drop in their trading activity. TapRadar, a leading analytics platform, revealed that Bitcoin ordinal transactions plummeted by a significant 97%, totaling 20,571 in mid-August. Bitcoin NFTs were enjoying the second position in the top 5 NFT list for the months of June and July, but then slipped to the 7th position in August and have been at that position for almost 4 weeks now. Let's understand from Mr. Rohan as to what is the major reason for the decline of Bitcoin NFTs.
We've seen a similar situation with Bitcoin NFTs as well. A sudden spike hike and now a decline. The major concerning points over here is where users need to understand what they're getting into. Don't follow FOMO and do your own research is something that anybody in the space would recommend. Now coming over to if when will the market recover, it is still speculative and difficult to say when the market will recover. But the better part is where things are not